Welcome to the Lions Den. I'm Keegan Fink. This episode features our weekly football segment, as well as a look at girls soccer. We will be right back to talk with football head coach Vince Nedimyer. Welcome back to the Lions Den. Let's start the show with football. We are joined once again by AAHS head football coach Vince Nedimyer. Coach, welcome back.
Glad to be back.
Coach, last week we looked pretty good in the first half, yet still ended up falling short in the second. What do you plan to do to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Offensively, the biggest thing was our turnovers. Putting the ball on the ground and throwing it to the other team. Just they're correctable things that we concentrate on a weekly basis, and just working with Mackay at QB and our running backs. We talk about ball security all the time, and that's always a big focus for us. So we feel like if we don't turn the ball over, that we'll be in a position to win.
Yeah, turnovers were a big factor in the close loss last week. How exactly do you plan on fixing those turnover mistakes?
Just not to do it, I guess. And that sounds, maybe too simple, but not to focus on it too much because our preparation doesn't change. We do the same things on a weekly basis at practice. We have full confidence in Mackay at quarterback and our skill guys running around with football. They've done a nice job all year for us. And just to, the football we say is the most important thing on the field whenever we're on offense. And as long as our kids, buy into that and secure the ball, we think we'll be all right.
This week, Altoona plays Cedar Cliff, a relatively new team to Altoona. So how does a team prepare for another team that they don't have much film on?
We like to think maybe it's an advantage to us because of the things that we do offensively with the reading that we do with the triple option and some of the different things we do out of the shotgun. So normally a team will have one or two looks defensively that they're going to throw at us, and we just continue to practice our blocking scheme on the perimeter and hope that our kids can carry the different tags that we use based off the look that we're getting into the game. But, historically they've been try to be a pretty physical team where they try to get downhill and they want to run at you. So, we look at it as kind of power on power. Our defense has been pretty good at stopping the run this year. And I think we're up for the challenge. Our kids have played well on the road, and we're looking forward to playing that game tomorrow.
Coach, speaking of new schedule, Altoona has faced many new opponents in the last 2 years. How has that affected your preparation for each week?
We get 3 games normally, and just try to watch the most recent, try to get personnel, try to figure out obviously on defense who they're trying to get the ball to, how to align to their formations. I don't think we see a lot of crazy things out of the teams that we play. Fortunately, a lot of the teams do similar things, so we're teaching similar fundamentals each week. But ultimately, we worry about ourselves and making sure that we know what we're doing, so that on Friday night, we're able to play fast and not have to think.
Coach, with Altoona having problems in the air, how do you plan on helping your QB Mackay Jackson move forward? Do you plan on having him throw less, throw more, get comfortable?
Like I said, we have confidence in Mackay, and I think it just comes with playing time. He's a 10th grade kid that we're asking a lot of, and is that fair all the time? Maybe not, but he's a kid that is definitely up to the challenge. He's going to continue to work. We got good support in the huddle with him, with our skill and our up front guys, and we don't feel we're going to change the game plan much at all. We're gonna call the plays that we feel are going to give us the best chance to win, and if that's putting the ball in the air, we have confidence in Mackay that he'll be able to do that, throwing it to the guys that we have running the route. So not going to change much. We feel we have a good game plan going in, and that's what we're going to do.
Coach, 2 more games until playoffs. How does your team plan to get hot before trying to make a run?
Just doing the little things, eliminating the turnovers, eliminating big plays on defense. We tell our kids every week, if we can do those things, play fast, not have negative plays on offense, don't turn the ball over, and then on defense, don't give up big plays, we think we can compete with anybody. And, we've been saying that for as long as I've been here, and that's not going to change. We have the utmost confidence in the kids that we have in the locker room, and we feel we can win.
Thanks for joining us, Coach Nedimyer. We will sit down with 2 football players after a look at the upcoming sports schedule. It's time for a player's perspective. Cody, Chathams, and William Baker join us now. Welcome into the den, guys. Guys, what do you think will be the key to beating a team like Cedar Cliff?
Physicality. They're really physical and big team, so we're a little undersized, but we got to play hard.
Speaking of physicality, William, you are a nose tackle on the defensive line. How will your physicality affect you in this game?
Like Cody said, they're a very big physical team, so I got to try my best to be big and physical right back to them. Got to take it to them before they take it to us. That's borderline what we got to do.
Cody, you are one of Altoona's leading receivers. How has this new pass game affected the way you play compared to last year?
It's a lot less blocking compared to last year because we just ran the ball every play, and it was like you weren't going to touch the ball, but now like spreads the ball out more, and everyone's like more excited to play offense now, I guess.
Cody, what is your favorite route to run as a receiver?
Probably a corner route.
What has been the highlight of you guys' year this year?
My highlight is probably the game-winning field goal at Cumberland Valley away. It was just a good moment for me and the team.
Mine would probably be that same game. I got a group tackle in the backfield and helped the team get a tackle for loss.
Cody, like you said, you not only play offense and defense, but you're also a kicker. You already have made 1 game-winning field goal this year. How do you stay calm in high-pressure situations?
We practice high-pressure situations in practice all the time. Like Coach Nedimyer will like blow the whistle and call a timeout, so it's kind of routine now.
Will, as a defensive and offensive lineman, what goes through your head during a play?
During a play, it's just trying. I'm mostly defense, so it's mostly just try and get into that backfield, try to get to my gap, try to do my job the best I can. And if I can't get there or I get driven back, I just try to fall down, try to get them.
Now, as a lineman, especially a nose tackle, you won't get much action, say, during a pass rush. Does that matter to you, or are you just happy to do your job for the team?
As long as I do my job for the team, it doesn't matter to me. I don't need to make big plays as long as I do my job.
Cody, how important is it to not only be able to run routes, but also be able to make blocks in critical situations?
It's important to block because like not only will your teammates get mad at you, but if you block, it will help the team succeed and win games too.
With a new quarterback in Mekhi Jackson, how do you need to work on chemistry since you're used to catching passes from previous quarterbacks?
The chemistry is already there because I used to play with him a little bit already, and he's just getting used to like the varsity feel, but he's doing good right now.
Now, Cody, would you rather have a game-winning touchdown or a game-winning interception?
A game-winning touchdown.
Will, would you rather have a sack or a pancake block?
Sack, 100%.
Now, guys, you have 2 games until the postseason. What is your goal in the postseason? What do you guys want to do there?
Obviously win districts, but before that we got to win these 2 games first.
Like I said, 2 more games. What's the mentality coming into these next 2 games?
We just got to be physical and we got to know our assignments. We got to do our jobs. Everybody's got to do their job, and we just got to, power these games out, win them, get to the postseason.
One last question, pre-game. Is there anything you guys are eating before the game? Any music you listen to? Any superstitions you do before the game?
We usually eat Powerhouse subs. We usually get that from the moms. And then we listen to the usual music, the usual hype music. And then sometimes most of us will go out back and pray. It gets us ready for that game, gives us that, strength to do so in the game. just gets us ready.
Thanks, guys. Good luck this week against Cedar Cliff.
Thanks.
AAHS girls soccer coach Marc Frye joins us right after this brief break.
Don't miss a minute of great MLTV programming like The Lion's Den and live sports. Be sure to like this video and click the subscribe button below. Help us grow viewership by sharing our links and events to social media. Thanks for being an MLTV viewer.
Coach Marc Frye serves as the girls soccer coach. Coach Frye, thank you for joining us on the Lion's Den.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, this girls team has been extremely successful this year. What have you guys done to achieve this success?
I think with this year, we have a lot of technical skill along with good athleticism. We have great upperclassmen leadership. So our seniors and our juniors and our team captains have done a great job with the underclassmen, making them feel welcome and part of the team early. So it's really just been a great environment for the girls to thrive in.
Speaking of you guys being successful, you guys have been hot all year. How important is it to stay hot heading into this postseason?
Yes, it's very important to be playing, with confidence coming into the postseason. Just come off of our last two games were both, back-to-back shutout wins, with 12 goals for and 0 against. So the team's feeling good about it. Got to keep it up though. You can't let our foot off the pedal now. So.
Coach, how important is team bonding to you?
Team bonding is huge, especially we have 32 girls this year playing. So, the girls have to get along. They have to support and care and work for each other. When you have 11 girls on the pitch at the same time, communication, the girls feeling comfortable communicating with each other goes a long way in soccer. One of the things I tell the underclassmen, when you're willing and able to communicate to the upperclassmen on the field, then I know you're ready for varsity play. And again, the upperclassmen have done a great job making the underclassmen feel welcome, and so the communication's been good. But yeah, team bonding and team closeness is huge going into this playoff run.
Coach, like I said earlier, postseason is right around the corner.
Yes.
If you would have to give a piece of advice to your team right before this postseason, what would it be?
Enjoy the moment, relax and have fun with it. At this point, the work has been done. We've already put in the work, and now it's just time to relax, have fun, and enjoy this amazing run we're about to go on.
Coach, soccer is a sport where conditioning is extremely important. How important do you think conditioning is, and what do you do to condition your team?
Yeah, so conditioning is huge. Your midfielders in soccer will run anywhere from 6 to 8 miles a game, and that's not in a straight line, so that's a lot of stop and start. So, which I love with the school. Coach Adams does the strength and conditioning all summer long, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then we encourage the girls to get out on their own and come in shape. So we do a couple preseason tests with the team, mandatory week. So we do like the Cooper test, the Beep test, so we know what kind of fitness the girls have coming into the season. So, but it's huge in soccer. So,
Coach, in soccer, it's about defending and attacking. Which one do you focus on more?
Attacking. I was a forward when I played. So I like to score goals. Yes, you can't give up more than you score, but I like to get up the field. I love to see goals scored. That being said, we just come off one of our best seasons ever. We've only given up 22 goals this season, so we're only giving up 1.29, I believe it is, per game. And with our goals that we're scoring and the few that we're giving up, it's a recipe for a successful postseason run.
Coach, last question. How do you want your players to represent Altoona girls soccer on and off the field?
Yeah. With pride. I tell the girls that even after the games, like, hey, you're in your Altoona gear, use your manners, show respect, but be proud of who you are in the school district that you come from. This team has done great things and honestly can make the whole community proud with a nice postseason run this year.
Thanks for joining us, Coach, and good luck in the postseason. Next, we talk to girls players Ava Frye and Sophia O'Day. But first, a look at recent scores. Our girls soccer talk continues with girls Ava Frye and Sophia O'Day. Welcome to Lions Den, guys. As two leaders for the girls soccer team, how do you guys set an example for the upcoming underclassmen?
Go ahead.
Okay. I feel like we're just very cooperative with all of the underclassmen. We try to get them as involved as possible and like do activities with them, make sure they always have rides, just really be friendly with them, and then work with them during preseason as well. So like if they don't know how to pass correctly or shoot correctly, we'll take them under our wing and teach them how.
We're also both captains, so any sort of leadership we take on and show the underclassmen like what's up, what to do, and stuff like that.
How do you guys push each other to become better people and better players?
Okay, so we've been playing on the same club team for a really long time now, so it's always been like Ava and Soph, even in high school, always like rebounding off of one another, pushing each other as friends and both as players on the field. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Who and what do you guys credit to your success this season?
Our coach, my dad, he's a great coach. All the drills that we do and the running that we do before preseason and just really pushing us to work hard, it really helped our team this year, and everybody's fighting for each other always, and we're all friends too, which really helps. So
we're also all like, we have a big group this year, bigger than any team that I've ever been on. So a lot of the girls are always pushing for varsity minutes. So it's competitive, it's friendly, but it's competitive. So everybody's always working hard, competing against one another, which also forwards our team. So.
What were you guys' favorite memory from this year?
Is there one yet?
probably tying Seneca Valley,
yeah.
because usually we don't really do that well against them. They're a huge school. They're a very good program. But this year we tied them for the first time ever.
Forever.
And we also beat Selinsgrove for the first time ever in school history. So that was a great accomplishment, and it was really exciting to take down both teams.
Mm-hmm.
Sophia, as a senior, what is one piece of advice you would give to your younger underclassmen players?
When I was a freshman, I remember thinking that I had a really, really long time until I was a senior. And just a couple weeks ago, it was senior night, and I was writing a little memo to the team saying you shouldn't take it for granted, and play every year like your hardest. Don't procrastinate, playing hard and stuff like that. I'll get varsity minutes when I'm a junior. You want to get varsity minutes, you want to work hard ever since you're a freshman.
Ava, how do you stay focused during big games?
I just try to encourage my teammates, and then they'll encourage me too. So we'll always push each other to just stay focused and do our best.
How do you two balance being student athletes?
Good.
Every night I go to practice, and then I make sure I do my homework right after. So I just have a little schedule, and then I try to get as much done in school as possible, and then doing homework on the bus on the way home and on the way up. And then I usually have to do a lot of homework over the weekends, but it's what you got to do when you're a student athlete.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I'm always trying to get my work done in school because I know I have a busy schedule outside with practices, games, and stuff like that. Especially junior year, you got to work hard to get it done.
Sophia, 50 career goals is a very important milestone, especially in the sport like yours. What do you credit to your success?
Well, obviously my coach, Marc Frye. I a lot of my teammates are always like hyping me up, I suppose. Like, you can go get another goal, go get another assist, anything like that. Ava's like that too. You know, like I said, we rebound off one another, push each other. I'd say my teammates and my coach, though.
Thank you guys so much. Good luck in the postseason.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Lions Den. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the MLTV YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week for more AAHS Sports Talk.